This is Doug from Affordable Bed Bug Exterminators. We're going to talk to you today about our heaters and our heater rental program. You're looking at our ePro heater and fan. Together they will be able to treat a room up to 400 square feet. The average bedroom we're treating, however, is only 200 square feet, and the average treatment time is anywhere between 8 to 12 hours. The first step is to check the electrical panel to make sure we have enough amps. Each plug requires 7.5 amps, and we have 6 plugs for the heater for a total of 45 amps. We're also going to take and plug in the fan, which is going to draw 1.5 amps of power. You'll see this panel is 100 amps at the top. The main is 100 amps. We are working the southwest bedroom. That has 15 amps. The adjacent bedroom is 15 amps, and we have two 20 amp circuits in the kitchen and 120 amp in the bathroom. We have plenty of amps for the treatment, so let's go set up. The first step is that we're going to plug in all the cords in the different locations that we've identified. We're going to use 2 plugs in this outlet in the kitchen. Each outlet can support up to 2, or in this case we've used 1 in the kitchen, and you can see that we're using grounded outlets in the kitchen. We've spread out the load into the bathroom, so we use 1 outlet in the bathroom. We're going to be using 1 outlet in the bedroom, and you can tell by the light that the heater is operational. We need to make sure that this stays on throughout the whole treatment process. We've set up the bedroom by taking all the bedding off of the bed, and we've pulled the bed away from the wall, both at the head and at the side of the bed. That way when we set up our fan, we'll get a good airflow towards the head of the bed where the bed bugs like to hide, and that airflow will continue around to the other side. And then you'll see on the other side of the bed, we have put another fan in place. That fan is going to pick up that warm air and blow it back towards the heater, and that's what creates the convection in the room, and that's what's going to give us a good treatment. With larger mattresses, what we like to do in order to get that nice hot air through the mattress and box spring, we like to elevate that mattress with milk crates. We've demonstrated here with just 2 milk crates, but if this was an actual treatment, we would have 4 milk crates and have that mattress up from the box spring so we can get that hot air at both the bottom of the mattress and the top of the box spring. The plug-in process always starts with plug D. So we're starting to plug in the heater. We've started with plug D, and now we're plugging in the other cords. You can tell that all the other cords are operating right because they are all lit, and that's why we plug them in at the outlet first. The heater is now plugged in and ready for operation. Just monitor the cords at the wall outlet to make sure they're lit during the entire heat treatment process. Make sure both sides of the fan are unobstructed so we have great airflow through the heater to make sure that we have a successful treatment. Now that the heater is plugged in, let's go through the startup. We have the power button, which is the first step. So you hit the power button and you'll see that the temperature gauge has gone on. And then we're going to go to the temperature startup, which is step 2. Push the button that's round with a line through it. You'll notice that in the upper right hand corner you'll get a heat sensor, and the bottom left corner you'll get a heat sensor showing that the thermostat is now up and operational. And then we're going to move on to the third step, which is the fan. We always have to have the fan on when the heater is running, otherwise the heater will not turn on and we will not have a successful treatment. You'll be making a lot of noise, but there will be no heat. The last step is going to be to turn on that heater. The heater is a toggle switch, so it won't stay in the on position. You'll flip it for 1 second, and then the heat will start to come out, and then you'll watch the temperature gauge, and that will start to rise. You'll notice that almost immediately within the first couple minutes. And now the heater is up, operational, and you've started the treatment process. The heater is now on, and the door is now closed, and you'll see the cords running down the hallway. We wanted to give you an opportunity to hear how the heater sounds while it's starting up. It is rather loud, so we don't want you to panic. So we'll go through the 4 steps that you need to do in order to start the heater. We start off with step 1. We just turn on the power. You'll know the power's on because the thermostat will show what the current temperature in the room is. It's 87 degrees. We've had the heater running in here for a while, so it's currently 87 degrees in the room. And then we're going to hit this top round. See how there's round and then a line through it? We're going to hit that button. You'll see now that this light has come on, this heat light has come on. We now have the ability to turn on the heater. This is very important. Step 3 is turning on the fan. The fan must always be in operation when the heater is going. So we have to turn on the fan, and this is where it starts to get loud. So if you can't hear me, I'll try to talk up, but you must turn on the fan. Now the fan is working at full power. You can hear how loud it is. And then with the heater, it's just a toggle. It's not going to stay to this side like the fan is currently. It's not going to stay. We're just going to toggle it, hold it for a second, and let it go. You'll be able to tell that the heater is working because we'll start to see the thermostat go up a little bit. Or if you want to just hold your hand in front of it, you'll feel that the heat's starting to go up. Then what we'll do is we'll turn on our secondary fan over here for the circulation. You'll hear how loud that gets in the room. And now we've created a convection in the room. We've got the heater going with the fan blowing it in the direction of the head of the bed. That air is circulating then around to the back and then coming back around, and we're blowing it right back at the fan. And you'll see now that the convection has started, the thermostat's starting to go up. That's all that I have for you. The startup menu. It's also on the front of the heater. It tells you which steps to go through. They're labeled on there. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And you can see that the temperature is starting to rise again. My information is at the end of the video. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. Thanks for watching.